Did you know there's an internet trend that has claimed many lives for over 17 years? There are many trends that fill up the internet, very innocent and fun things that people do, from lip syncing to dancing to your favorite song to the ice bucket challenge to promote awareness for a disease. We can agree that normally you are not in any kind of danger when you have fun and you are doing silly things, but you never know when something can go terribly wrong. Lalani Walton was an 8-year-old from California and was a talented young girl with a passion for music and a dream of becoming a famous rapper. She loved to have fun, playing with her dolls and experimenting with her makeup. And here we have Ariane Yaelin Arroyo. She was a 9-year-old girl from Wisconsin with a bright future ahead of her, always full of energy. She loved to play Roblox and was obsessed with her little brother. She wrote in her journal about how excited she was about going back to Florida and going to the beach and swimming in pools. Both of them had their future cut short when they died of suffocation after attempting separately the controversial TikTok trend Blackout Challenge. On July 15, 2021 and February 26 of the same year respectively. The Blackout Challenge, Choking Challenge, or the Pass-Out Challenge is a social media trend that dares people to hold their breath until they pass out due to the lack of oxygen. What is actually going on in the brain is similar to when someone is drowning, choking, or having a cardiac arrest. Ariane Arroyo's mother, Crystal Arroyo Roman, and her father Heriberto Arroyo Roman, and Erica's mother, Christina Arlington Smith, are suing the social media giant TikTok and have said the following: "This is not easy. To wake up every day and know that your little girl is never coming back." It is unclear who started the viral trend. The most early reports date back to 2008, when the Center for Disease Control and Prevention in today's Morbidity and Mortality Weekly report warned that at least 82 youths had died as a result of playing what has been called the choking game. Deaths were identified in 31 states, and the CDC found that most of the deaths occurred when a child engaged in the activity alone, and that most parents were unaware of the game prior to their child's death. 3 or fewer choking game-related deaths per year were reported in the news media from 1995 to 2004.
In this morning's Health Watch, a thrill-seeking game that can turn deadly. Some teenagers are playing it, and it even could be your teenager. Our Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here to tell us about this terrible game.
It's called the choking game, or 5 Minutes in Heaven. It's a dangerous teen trend where adolescents literally choke each other to get a brief high. And a new study by the American Academy of Pediatrics found that a third of physicians surveyed had never even heard of it.
However, more than 66 deaths occurred between 2005 and 2007 that were not reported in the news media. The CDC tried to prevent more deaths by releasing a list of signs that might indicate someone is trying the Blackout Challenge. Because most parents had not heard of the choking game, we hope to raise awareness among parents, healthcare providers, and educators so that they can recognize warning signs of the activity. And according to the CDC, this is especially important because children themselves may not appreciate the dangers of this activity. Why was this activity even allowed in the platform? Even YouTube has millions of videos every day uploaded to the site, has strict community guidelines against self-harm, so one will expect for something as big as TikTok to do the same. TikTok has previously denied that the challenge has anything to do with the platform.
A TikTok spokesperson referring ABC News to a statement the company released last year about the challenge, saying it predates the platform and has never been part of a TikTok trend. "We remain vigilant in our commitment to user safety and would immediately remove related content if found. Our deepest sympathies go out to the family for their tragic loss."
But the Social Media Victims Law Center's complaint said that TikTok unquestionably knew that the challenge was going viral all over their app, and that they should have known that failing to take immediate and significant action to extinguish the spread of the deadly blackout challenge will result in more injuries and deaths, especially among children. TikTok has blocked the blackout challenge from its search engine and it's facing lawsuits that the platform allegedly suggested to them on their TikTok For You pages. Also, that at all times relevant, TikTok's algorithm was designed to promote TikTok challenges to young users to increase their engagement and maximize TikTok's profits, and that the company was aware that some of the challenges allegedly being promoted to the young people could be deadly, but that it did not act to correct the problem. But they are not the only ones in recent years. Tristan Kayson, 12, who died in Ohio, Archie Battersby, 12, who died in the UK, and Nyla Anderson, 10, in Pennsylvania. The families of some of the victims ask everyone to imagine the pain of losing a child and to join them in their fight against dangerous trends on social media.
It's time that these dangerous challenges come to an end, that other families don't experience the heartbreak we live every day.
We don't want no other children out there to be the statistics of this situation again.
Strict liability based on TikTok's failure to provide adequate warnings to minor users and their parents that TikTok is addictive and directs vulnerable users to highly dangerous and harmful challenges, including, but not limited to, the blackout challenge. The addictive quality of TikTok's product and its tendency to direct young users to highly dangerous challenge are unknown to minor users and their parents, the lawsuit reads. Tawana Anderson of Pennsylvania had sued TikTok and its parent company, ByteDance, after the death of her daughter, who she found hanging unconscious from a purse strap. Her suit was dismissed by a federal judge and granted TikTok's motion to dismiss, ruling that the app is protected by Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. Ariane Arroyo and Lalani Erica Walton parents have also filed lawsuit against TikTok for wrongful death. And on this case, the Social Media Victims Law Center said, under Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, social media platforms cannot be held liable for the content others have posted on their platforms. However, this case against TikTok is not based on the actions of its users, but rather on TikTok's actions. The girl's parents are still currently fighting. As mid-January 2023, Milagro Soto, 12-year-old, died after trying the TikTok trend.